Remember that while there are protesters who continue to be organizing gatherings in different parts of Kolkata, but it looks like that Kolkata police and protesters have had some sort of scuffle also that are being reported from on the ground. Protesters are now calling for Nabana Chalo March. Cops are claiming political march. This will be a political march in a restricted area, cannot be allowed. And BJP, ABVP, the cops are claiming that to these protests, there is a BJP-ABVP link as well, that it's political in nature. And that's also one of the reasons that it cannot be allowed. So this, remember, has been in the past few days, we have seen how there have been scuffles reported, how there have been a lathi charge and other issues, but protesters say they continue to be, or will continue to gather and organize. Let's first listen in for what is the issue here, because remember the Supreme Court has already said that peaceful protests must be allowed. This, remember, is it's basically the state secretariat of the government of Bengal, which means the protesters want to go to the doorstep of Mamata Banerjee.
এই যে প্রোগ্রাম হবে তার পারমিশনের জন্য এখনো অবধি কেউ অ্যাপ্লাই করেনি, যেহেতু এটা রেস্ট্রিক্টেড এরিয়া আছে, এখানে নরমালি কোনো প্রোগ্রামের পারমিশন দেওয়া যায় না। সো কিপিং দিস টু থিংস ইন মাইন্ড, এই দুটো জিনিস আমরা যদি মাথায় রাখি, দেন যেটা যে প্রোগ্রামটা অর্গানাইজ করা হচ্ছে, আমরা মনে করি দ্যাট ওটা আইন হিসাবে ইট ইজ ইলিগাল, ওটা লিগালি ঠিক নেই। লার্জ নাম্বার অফ ভেস্টেড ইন্টারেস্ট মিসক্রিয়েন্টস, ওরা চাইছে দ্যাট এখানে গন্ডগোল হয়, পুলিশ প্রভোকেশনে যদি কোনো স্টেপস নেয়, যেটা মানে ওরা হয়তো ফায়দা তুলবে, সেই রকম চেষ্টা হবে, এরকম বহু আমাদের কাছে ইনফরমেশন আছে। অ্যান্ড পুলিশ ওর উপর অনেক কাজ করছে। ডিটেলসটা এই মুহূর্তে আমি বলবো না, বাট উই হ্যাভ ভেরি ভেরি স্পেসিফিক ইনপুটস, অ্যান্ড আমাদের বিভিন্ন ইউনিটকে এই ইনপুট আমরা শেয়ার করেছি।
So let me now bring in my colleague Rajesh Saha for the latest on this. This, remember, is the walk to the Chief Minister's office, Nabana as it is called. I want to ask you, Rajesh, what is the problem? In case that it's a controlled gathering, a peaceful protest, and that there is no plan of vandalism that we have seen, an arson like at Arjikar, why should the gathering be stopped?
Well, West Bengal Police is thinking this is going to be something which is not peaceful and which is not from students' movement, because West Bengal Police believes any student organization can't hold a protest against the interests of students, because an examination will be held tomorrow, and also this Nabana is the Chief Secretary building of West Bengal government, also the office of West Bengal Chief Minister. So this is a completely restricted area, and no one can call for a abhiyan at this place, because Section 144 is implemented along the year in this area of Nabana. And police also showed us a screenshot of their Facebook page, the Paschim Banga Chhatra Samaj, who has called this abhiyan, and this shows that page follows the Facebook profile of Dr. Sukanta Majumdar, who is a West Bengal BJP state president, and also they follows the ABVP Kolkata, the student wing of BJP. So West Bengal Police is indicating that can't be a political movement. This is going to be political. Also, the ATG Law and Order has said us that one of the student leaders has met with a political leader in a five-star hotel in the city yesterday. They have all the evidence and a proof which will be produced before the court. Pooja.
All right, Rajesh, keep tracking the latest, but also stay on with me, because the fact is that with Kolkata's night of horror that's fully decoded and more details that are emerging in this case, it's a very curious timeline. Remember, on one side there is the details of the polygraph test, then the digital forensic evidence that has also come in this case. There's a reason that the protests continue to break out, but the fact is the movements of the rape accused raises a lot of questions, because one, on the night of the crime, the rapist admits to visiting 2 red light areas, brothels in the city, but he does not indulge in the consensual act of sexual intercourse. He does consume alcohol with his friend who visits these red light areas while he loiters around. And this happens twice. But then this man, this rape accused, molests a random woman on the street. This is near the red light area. Then they also do a video call with the girlfriend of Sanjay Roy asking for nude photographs. This is very interesting. Goes to the red light area, does not indulge in a consensual act, and then goes to the hospital. Looks desperately from one room to another because that's been caught on CCTV. So there are call records to show that he got nude pictures from his girlfriend. He was consuming alcohol, went to a certain place but did not do anything there, goes to the hospital. That is where he finds the young woman doctor taking a nap and then forces himself on her, pounces on her. And remember, she's in deep sleep. By the time she realizes what has happened, he brutalizes her. She turns unconscious, is what we are told, eventually kills her. India Today has accessed interrogation details as well, not just of the rapist, but also of one of the friends, Saurabh, who was with him at the time before the rape and murder, before Sanjay Roy goes into the hospital. What happened, what was the timeline like, and the fact that this rape accused has no remorse, no guilt. He explained to the investigators what he did. And then the worst part, after the crime, again, no guilt, no remorse, goes and hides and finds shelter at a policeman's house. That is where the timeline is what the CBI is trying to put through. So that's the latest that we are coming in. And the reason that we are bringing out these disturbing details, and I understand, I want to give out a trigger warning on this as well to the viewer, but it's important to understand the timeline, and that raises a question. Why would he go specifically to the hospital? Was he looking for someone specifically? When he was at the red light areas twice over the night, as we are told, while his friend goes in, he stands outside, consumes alcohol, asks for nude photography, and then comes to the hospital. Does not indulge in a consensual act, instead forces on a young, innocent woman doctor and brutalizes.